is going on, everybody? It is your boy Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we're going to do the full review of the Dan Henry 1964 Gran Tourismo Chronograph. So on my never-ending mission to find the ultimate Panda dial chronograph that is not a Rolex Daytona, because who's got money for that? $20,000 for one of them suckers? And that's like for a cheap beat up one. That's ridiculous. But that's a whole nother video and subject there. So I've been picking up Panda dial chronographs to try to see what I'm digging, and this was one of them. So let's just take a quick gander at this sucker. Kind of a tubby one, but not too bad, and see what we're working with here. That's pretty cool. Before we get into the specs and features, it's not a bad little watch. It's pretty light too. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch has a 39 millimeter, I measured it in between the pusher and the crown, 39 millimeter case diameter. It is 13 millimeters thick. Look at the dome on that crystal, gents. It's pretty cool. Lug to lug is 45 millimeters. It has a 19 millimeter lug width to its very slim, stylish lugs there. It is powered by a Seiko VK63 Mecha Quartz. Obviously, it is a chronograph, as you can see. It has pump pushers at the 2 and 4, and it has a signed non-screw down, as you can see, 3 o'clock crown with no crown guards. Most chronographs don't have crown guards. All right, the crystal on this is a sapphire coated mineral crystal with AR coating, and it's kind of picking it up right there. Oh, you can see that blue chronograph hand too. Very cool. But it is sapphire coated mineral crystal. What is that? I don't know. I don't know how they go through the process of doing that. That's what they say. They claim sapphire coated, double domed mineral crystal, and you can see the dome on that sucker. That's kind of cool, actually. So let's check out the dial. It has subdials at the 3, 6, and 9. And as you can see, the 3 o'clock one is a 24-hour clock. The 6 o'clock is the running seconds. And the 9 o'clock is the 60-minute timer. If you're not familiar with what a chronograph is, it's for timing things. So the 2 o'clock, this pusher up here at the 2 o'clock, I'll give you a little class. Cool blue hand. Starts the chronograph off. Okay? And I also dig how they notice how there's a black tachometer bezel around the outside, and they painted the tip of that chronograph hand just a little bit white so it contrasts with it. That's very cool. But you push this to time things, and as you can see, it's timing. It's going along. It's chilling, right? You're done timing whatever it is you're timing, stop it, and this resets it, and it snaps right back. That's very cool. As mentioned before, there is a black tachometer chapter ring around the outside, applied indices at all locations, and a 4 o'clock date complication. I just want to point out real quick, let me have it catch the light there. Look at that blue chronograph hand. Very cool. That is very cool. So, bracelet, 19 millimeters at the top, tapering down to 16 millimeters. And as you can see, it is a beads of rice bracelet, and is actually, look at how much this sucker articulates. It is actually a real beads of rice bracelet. Each one of these suckers is an individual little link. So it's very cool. Held together by split pins, coming down to the value priced press clasp. Guys, this is very thin. I could bend it with my hands. Coming down to the cool signed Dan Henry clasp, which it's kind of an interesting little clasp design there. How they do that. that's pretty cool. So case back, let's take a look at the screw down case back. It says Mecha Quartz, 50 meters of water resistance, and that is its water resistance rating. Dan Henry, let me catch the light there. 1964, limited edition, number 67 of 1964. Oh, I did not know that. See, learn something new every day. Stainless steel, and it is a 3D image of an Aston Martin DB5 in there. Very cool. So if you haven't figured out already, it is a racing theme chronograph. So what is my opinion of this watch? I think this watch is pretty cool. It's a little small for my wrist, I think. I mean, there's no rules to wearing watches, and I think that, you know, if you want to rock something this small, rock it. For me, it just seems a little bit too small. Digging the color on this, digging the date at 4 o'clock. I actually dig 4 o'clock dates. They don't bother me that bad. It's pretty cool. It's just a little bit too small for me, I think. But, oh, and by the way, it does have a little bit of loom. So let's get a quick loom shot on this sucker and see what it looks like in the dark. Let me hit it with... So I think this little guy is going to try, but it's not all that great. Not sure what the loom is. Try to find out. Not sure exactly what they're using, but there it is. So it's not too bad. Gives a little bit on the edges of the indices, and the hands are loomed. So that's pretty cool. It's fading already, but it's not bad. Not bad for what you're getting. Those aren't like super loom dive watches and stuff. So the fit and finish is really good. The execution, the quality control is good. I haven't had any issues with this watch. It's very well made. I think the biggest problem for me is actually the size. So with that being said, let's see what it looks like on the wrist. But before we do that, quick wristwatch check. What am I rocking today? Today I am rocking the Seiko Samurai with the orange dial. Very cool. Did a full review of this watch. I'll put a link to that down below in the description. And let's see what she looks like there. Yeah. And there it is. I mean, look guys, let me just do it quick. This is how I roll a lot of the times. So it's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. But it's just, look at, I mean, that fits to me. Visually, aesthetically, it looks better than this. You know, it just seems a little small. And this is a very cool racing inspired chronograph. It's just size for me is the biggest issue. But other than that, if that's in your size range, man, rock this sucker. And it's really good. You get really good value for money with this watch because of all the stuff you get that goes along with this watch. I revealed all of that at the unboxing. I will put a link to that unboxing down below, and so you can see all the stuff. You get a ton of stuff for your $260. So there it is, guys. I'm going to say for me, this one's kind of meh, you know, and that's just my opinion. So guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and as always, rock that watch.